They brought me into this district to get these two schools right. I thought it'd be a fun way to decide who gets the most funding for the year, because we certainly don't have enough for even one school, let alone two.
There's two schools? I thought it was one school and they're on different teams.
When has that ever happened? Does your school have two football teams that fight?
My bad. My bad.
Cheating? I didn't see any cheating. I didn't catch any single student cheating at all. Bit City on Smosh. It's a great show to watch, and I do. Therefore, I was not surprised by Arash's deceit. -3 points to everyone involved. I would like it known that Keith asked if it was his turn every single time it was his turn. I thought it was a bit every time. Looking back, I don't think it was a bit. There was a lot of self-doubt there. High school is all about breaking out of old paradigms. They're going to have to shift their mind if they want to win big time for realsies. Mr. Tom Anthony, a true seeker, a spiritual being, always looking for answers. He does have a tendency to leave for a while sometimes for no reason, but he kind of feel like he just got back to the school, so handing over the keys was a safe bet, knowing he'd at least be there for like a day. Nothing wrong with being sex positive, I suppose. I wish I didn't know that, and I feel like I have to fill out some paperwork now and also go throw up a little bit. Angela is very bullish, but like a bull with like a chronic illness. Well, as a teacher, Mr. Tom Anthony is very qualified. You see, we, for budget cut reasons, no longer have to look for people who have any kind of degree or other qualifications, but I've seen the man do a handstand push-up. And I could tell he was doing Kegels at the same time. I'll just be honest with you, I'm just excited that Angela knows how to read well enough to make a joke like that. Well, I'm just glad he's here for the day. I'm just hearing now that he's not been able to correctly guess anyone unless specifically told who threw the dart. I mean, to lose Courtney and Shane and Spencer and all the rest, oof, what a blow. I'm aware of what an immunity idol is. Why did Angela think she would get one by telling Arasha an answer? Did she think I was going to give her one, or that Arasha had one to give her? I do think some of those answers were missing. I think there were maybe some Xbox-related answers that just weren't there. And I should know. I, as the superintendent, play Xbox all the time. Get pwned, noob. Ian was stricken with a case of affluenza. It was a wonderful teaching moment to say, hey, you're behaving like a jackass. I helped Angela not necessarily because of having a soft spot for her, but because when she does finally snap one day, I want her to remember me fondly. It was kind of sad to watch, and I couldn't really just stand there. Had to do something. Trevor was chosen because he plays basketball and was very good at it in high school, and he's got the height of a Valkyrie. Olivia was chosen probably as a goof or a joke. I just wanted to meet Baby No Money. We could not afford to have him perform, but we could just barely afford his stand there rate. We're just lucky he spoke. Chance's performance. I was so proud of him right off the bat, moving from football to theater, the Zac Efron route, if you will. I was very disappointed that just at the last minute he shot a woman in the head with a fake mimed gun. I don't think that is good, and I don't think he should have done that. Ah, Shane with his Pride and Prejudice monologue, really speaking to the teens with that one. I knew that boy could act, but also dragging Baby No Money into it was bold. Bold, Shane. And that's why Baby No Money charged us extra afterwards, because he had to read off a script. So thank you, Shane, for your pride. And thank you, Shane, for your prejudice. Oh, Keith. Such a sweet, sweet soul with an artist's heart. And yet he feels the pressure to call someone bitch. Trevor and his dribbling, but this time he didn't need a napkin. He sure basketed that ball all across, up and down the stage, tripped the light fantastic. I would have liked to have seen some structure to it, so that I knew when it was starting and ending, and also he probably should have just cooked something. Oh, Noah, not the first student death on stage this year, and it won't be the last. I was backstage for Spencer's performance, which was very disappointing for me, because while I could see him attempt to Healy up and down the stage, trip the light fantastic, I could not see the Yowie. Arash's cheer. Very diverse. Good. We like that. I acknowledge that the school board did not allow him to actually rip off his clothes, which is a good thing. I wish they would have read the script, because it alluded to him wanting Baby No Money to fill him with... I don't know what that was, but I also feel like it kind of solidifies my thought of she's going to snap one day, and I'm glad I can support her up until that point. Tommy's song, There Is Real Talent. He was the quiet kid in all of his classes, and now we know why. He has the brain of an artist. Who knew Olivia had it in her? That level of skill and preparation. I'll never understand why, for every funny bit, she'll tack on 3 minutes of confusion before it.